Hope you all are doing well, and I'm here to cover the CPL game that's going to be played between TKR and Guyana Amazon Warriors. Both of the teams at the bottom of the table, but do keep in mind that this is a must-win game for TKR. If they go ahead and win this game, they will in all probability qualify for the playoffs unless this game is rained out between the St. Lucia Kings and Jamaica, because irrespective of whether any of these two guys win, one will stay stuck on 8 points, while if TKR wins their last game, they will go on and get 9 points and qualify unless this game is rained out, in which case both of these teams will get 1 point and make it 9 points each. So, pretty much straightforward the equation for TKR. They need to win and they will go through. For Guyana Amazon Warriors, they have another extra game up their belt. So, while this result might not be the end of the world for them, if they win, they will go through too. So let's look at the preview for this specific game now. So now we look at the fantasy team for this specific game that will happen at Guyana 4:30 am Indian time. Big challenge if I'll be awake or not. Let's see if that happens. Remember to join the leaderboard contest. It's heating up in here, so you must join this contest. Apart from that, the team for this specific game that we're looking at, first up, the keeping section. Almost everyone will have a challenging matchup. Tim Seifert against Gudikesh Moti, Rehmanullah Gurbaz and Shea Hope against Akil Hussain, while Nicholas Puran might have the most favorable matchups in terms of facing a left arm spinner Shakib. He has a decent record against left arm spin, and his other matchup would be Tahir, who's again leg spin, so will turn most of the balls into him. So a good GL pick for this game, Nicholas Puran, but the safer pick currently looks like Tim Seifert. Then you look at the next section, Chandrapal Hemraj, Shimran Hetman, Colin Munro. Not too much of headache here. These are the three guys who are in form, and I don't think you want to take too many chances in that section because you have a lot of other options in the other sections to come. From the all-rounder section, Andre Russell, Sunil Narayan, Shakib Al Hasan, all three must pick in your team. The risk that you can take is when Andre Russell is bowling second. In that case, maybe you can take a chance on him because his form has been very up and down. Your last pick from this section, either you pick one of Romario or Odin. Odin looked good with the bat in the last game and he bowled a few overs, but the problem is none of these guys are bowling their full quota. So let's look at the other options before we make final picks. Akil Hussain, Imran Tahir, Darren Dupavillon, all amazing picks, so I don't think there's too much to think about. Darren Dupavillon, you can take a chance if he's bowling second. Otherwise, he will be in the team. Gudikesh Moti, if he is bowling second, will be in my team. So I think that is your measure up here on who you really pick and who you drop. For now, this is what the setup for me looks like. Very important is that all these guys will bowl their full quota except for Andre Russell. I'm expecting all of these guys to bowl full overs. Obviously, you have some good options in the keeping section. Nicholas Puran, worth considering. Shea Hope and Gurbaz also have been in good form, but obviously you have to make the sacrifice somewhere. And I think looking at how the CPL has been in terms of consistency, I think I'll opt for more bowlers and all-rounders. Then you look at captaincy and vice captaincy choices. Bowling second, Sunil Narayan will be my captaincy choice. L. Shakib Al Hasan, based on whoever bowls second and bats first, will be my captain, and the other guy will be my vice captain. GL captaincy choices, Akil Hussain if bowling second, Imran Tahir if bowling second, Darren Dupavillon if bowling first. So that is the setup for me. Andre Russell is also a decent choice, but I think these are the top options based on form and based on conditions. And I'm sharing this team in the Guru section of the MyFab11 app. You can go and pick it up from there right away. And now we look at the Exchange22 picks for this specific game. It's going to be a super interesting game. Exchange22, you buy just a few players. You don't need to go and buy everyone to make yourself worth it here. So I think it will be a good platform to play on. Gudikesh Moti bowling second, Imran Tahir bowling second. I will pick Shakib Al Hasan, too overpriced I feel. Sell candidates here for me will be Shea Hope and Gurbaz, especially in a chase, because we know that when they bat first they manage to take their time and get something out of it. But while chasing, at least one of the two might get dismissed early. Nicholas Puran, if batting first, I will buy. Tim Seifert at 35, slightly dicey. Andre Russell bowling first at 41, decent choice. Sunil Narayan, definite choice if bowling second. Darren Dupavillon if bowling first, and Ravi Rampal not too sure if he'll play. Akil Hossain if bowling second. So a lot of these choices that I'm making here are toss dependent, and it is important because we know that spinners come more in the game when they're bowling second versus batters, or rather along with batters, pacers are more in the game when they're batting first. Remember to check out the point system from here. The app link is in the description. I hope you enjoyed this preview. Sorry, I've not been able to do too many of them in the last few days, but I hope I can do more in the coming days. Wish you all the good luck and hit the like button before you leave.